Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're deconstructing a global phenomenon. A creator who didn't just master the game of YouTube, he completely tore up the rulebook and wrote a new one from scratch.
So let's start with a number. $1 billion. That's the projected net worth of Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, by the time he's 27. And if he hits that, he'll likely become the youngest self-made billionaire in the world. So the big question is, how? How does a kid making videos in his bedroom get to that number? And the answer isn't just, oh, he made some viral videos. It's way deeper than that. It's a killer formula, a mix of content, charity, and business that has totally redefined what it means to be a star in the digital age. Okay, let's get into it.
To really understand the empire he's built, we've got to rewind the clock. We're going way back to a time when $1 billion wasn't just unlikely, it was completely unimaginable.
Yup, it all started right here. Before the giant cash prizes and giving away private islands, there was just Mr. Beast 6000. That was his channel. A 13-year-old kid posting videos of him playing video games and, get this, analyzing how much money other YouTubers were making. Think about that. From the very beginning, he was studying the system, trying to reverse engineer success.
For the first few years, honestly, it was a slow, painful grind. The growth was nothing special. But then he made a huge shift in his strategy. And it didn't just get him more views, it set off an absolute explosion. So you can see here, those early years were all about him finding his voice. But then 2017 hits, and that is the moment everything changed. He stopped just talking about other people's success and started building his own brand of absolutely insane viral content. And this is what he came up with. We're calling it stunt philanthropy. It started with an idea that sounds kind of ridiculous, right? A video of him just counting to 100,000. It took him 44 hours to film, but it got millions of views. And that's what proved his new theory. Insane effort and spectacle will get you insane viewership. And the result of that change? Well, look at this. It was absolutely astronomical. His subscriber growth went from a little hill to a vertical rocket launch. He hits 100 million in 2022, then boom, he blows past 300 million just 2 years later. And he's on pace to hit 400 million, making him by far the most subscribed creator on Earth. So you're probably wondering, what did he do with all the money from those first viral hits? He put it all right back into the next video. He said it himself in this famous quote, "I've reinvested to the point of stupidity." Nearly every single penny went into making the next video bigger, the next stunt crazier, the next prize more life-changing. Now, this idea of reinvesting everything, it didn't just lead to bigger videos. It actually evolved and became a core part of his entire brand, creating this incredible new way to do charity work at internet speed. He even made a whole separate channel for it, Beast Philanthropy. And the model is just, it's genius in how simple it is. Step 1, create awesome viral content. Step 2, earn money from ads and sponsors on that content. Step 3, and this is the key, funnel 100% of the profits into Step 4, which is funding these huge real-world charitable causes. It's a machine that turns views into impact. And the scale we're talking about here is just staggering. Through his initiatives, he got millions of his fans to pitch in, raising $23 million for Team Trees to plant trees and $33 million for Team Seas to clean up the ocean. And now he's aiming for a $40 million goal to provide clean water. This is philanthropy moving at the speed of culture. So, you've built this massive brand on incredible content and huge acts of charity. That audience trust and power unlocks the next level of the flywheel, the business empire. When you have a massive, loyal audience that trusts you, the next logical step is to sell them things directly. He launched Mr. Beast Burger and then Feastables, his snack brand. While the burger idea hit some snags, Feastables was an absolute home run. It's now a global brand valued in the hundreds of millions of dollars. And just to give you an idea of the power of his brand, Mr. Beast Burger generated over $100 million in revenue, like almost instantly.
It was the ultimate proof of concept. Now, it wasn't a perfect story. He later ended up in a massive lawsuit over the quality control, but it showed just how much his name could sell.
But of course, you don't grow this big, this fast, without hitting some major turbulence. This kind of meteoric rise always comes with serious challenges, intense scrutiny, and yeah, controversy.
So on one side, you've got this incredible brand image, right? He's the massive philanthropist, the king of family-friendly content, an absolute genius with the algorithm. But on the other side, it's not a perfect picture. He's had to deal with criticism for offensive things he said in old videos, and his huge productions have led to allegations from former employees and safety concerns from people in the videos.
And then came his biggest leap into the mainstream, Beast Games, a massive competition show on Amazon Prime with a $5 million prize. It became Prime's #1 unscripted show, but it also shined a light on the risks of his model, leading to lawsuits from some of the contestants over the production conditions. So let's put it all together. This table basically shows you the whole machine. The main channel content, like his insane Squid Game video, gets hundreds of millions of views. That attention then fuels the philanthropy arm to raise tens of millions of dollars. That branch power and trust drives his business ventures like Feastables to massive valuations, and all of that combined gets him a seat at the big table in mainstream media. It all works together. And that right there is the ultimate takeaway. It's not one single thing. It's a flywheel. It's a self-perpetuating cycle of content, charity, and commerce. Each part of the empire pushes and accelerates the others, creating this unstoppable momentum.
Which leaves us with one final big question. Has Jimmy Donaldson actually created a repeatable blueprint for the modern celebrity? A formula that others can now follow to build their own empires? Or is he a complete one-off, a once-in-a-generation phenomenon whose unique mix of talent and timing can never be duplicated? That's the billion-dollar question.